Hey guys, so I thought I would do a video of my 100 squats a day. I did the April challenge for 100 squats a day where every day in April I did 100 squats, and in the month of April I was actually timing myself, so every day my goal was to beat the time of the previous day. And I think my very first couple days, which was actually right before April started because I wanted to kind of ease myself into it, the very first couple days I did it, it was taking me like 15 to 20 minutes to do 100 squats because I would have to rest in between. And by the time April started, my time was a little over 5 minutes. And at the end of April, my best time was right around the 3 minute mark. So sometimes it was just below and sometimes it was just over. So there was definitely a lot of progress when you do it every day. But since April, I've actually kind of been a little bit lazier. I've only done it a few times randomly, and I definitely want to get back into it. So if you look at my form here, I'm concentrating on making sure that my knees don't go inwards when I'm squatting down. So I want my legs to either stay parallel or slightly open when I squat down. And I'm raising my arms in front of me when I squat down just because it helps with my balance. You can actually see that I'm a little bit wobbly every now and again when I'm coming up, and that's because one of my legs is stronger than the other, so I'm kind of compensating with that leg. So it's really nice actually to film yourself and look back on this because I'd never noticed it before, even though I've done them in front of the mirror, and it's not something you notice, but when you videotape yourself, you definitely focus on all the flaws, so it's good to see that. So I'm turning to a side view so you guys can see me from a different angle here. And what you should notice here is that I'm really pushing back with my bum. So I'm trying to keep my knees from going over my toes. You can't actually see my toes in this shot because it got cut off, but my knees are staying behind my toes, my butt is going all the way back, and I'm sitting down nice and low. Here you want your thighs to come parallel to the floor, or even you want your bum to even go lower than that, so when you come up, you're really powering yourself to go back up. And as you can see, when I go down, my back stays straight. You don't want to curve your back. That's bad form. It's not good for you. So that's just another thing you really want to be conscious of when you're doing this. And I'm doing it a little bit slower now than I used to. I actually prefer going a little bit slower and really being able to concentrate on my form. When I was doing it for speed, I kind of was getting a little bit sloppier. I was still paying attention to form, but it's a lot harder when you're trying to do it faster. Okay, so I thought I would cut in a better angle so you could see my feet. And here you can see that my knees are staying behind my feet when I'm going down, and that I'm keeping my legs wide when I go down instead of letting them come towards each other. You can actually see that I do have a problem with my left foot, which is actually the right that you're looking at, lifting a bit, so I'm trying to keep it coming up. And right here, I just wanted to show you that I always do my squats in front of the mirror. It makes a really big difference for me because if I'm not doing them in front of the mirror, my form gets really sloppy. It's really easy for me to get lost in my head and just get distracted, and I start thinking about other things, or I'm thinking about wanting the squats to be over already, and the last thing on my mind is form. So I really recommend doing your squats in front of the mirror. And if you don't have a mirror available that you can see your full body in when you're doing the squats, then really just try to stay focused on your squats as best as you can. Almost at 100 squats here. I did 75 in the beginning, and then I did an extra 25 at the end here. So I technically did over 100 squats with the little cut showing my feet. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so I definitely recommend trying this. Have a great day. Bye.